Here we are at the charming Gardener's Cottage at Kew Gardens. Hi, I'm Mary Ito, and welcome to Living in Toronto. It's your fun lifestyle guide to good living in the city. Now, coming up on the show today, do you double Dutch? Well, I get a lesson in skipping. Talk about revisiting my childhood. But first, our commuter series continues, and today I get to play Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. That's right, I catch a ride on an Italian scooter. It's a lot of fun and an inexpensive way to go.
It's just, there's nothing like it. There really isn't. It's so much fun.
We're all set?
We're all set.
Woo, exciting. I'm not quite sure how to do this gracefully. Anyway, here goes.
So you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay, take it away. So Quentin, what kind of scooter are we on?
This is a 250 Vespa. It's the largest Vespa that's out there.
And why did you decide to take up, the scooter anyway?
A lot of the reasons, one of the biggest was the cost of parking in the city. I was spending $5,000 a year. Cost of an entry-level Vespa was $5,000 and free parking. So that was a big decider right there.
Yeah. Where do you get free parking in the city for Vespas or scooters?
Basically, as long as you park at the Green P ticket sites along the side of the road, you can legally park there. I
think the closest experience to this would be, for me anyway, the bicycle. I don't know what you would compare this to.
For me, I almost feel like I'm flying. I mean, you don't have the obstructions of a car. You're not entrapped by the body. I used to kayak a lot, and I found the same experience from kayaking. You're just more in touch with what's on around you, which is just so nice.
It's a great way to see, like, gardens, eh?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
It's so beautiful.
And the lilacs as well, you can smell them.
Yeah, I love the lilacs.
You get to smell the streets, sometimes not so pleasant, but the bakeries are just absolutely wonderful, and you miss all that in the car.
How often do you actually use your Vespa?
I use my Vespa every day, 24/7 almost, even in the winter, with the exception of those really days that you don't want to be on the roads, even in a car. So those days I take taxis with the money I've saved.
How difficult is it to ride this?
It is a piece of cake. It's like riding a bicycle, except there are no gears on a Vespa, not the new ones anyway. It's basically twist and go.
Someone said hello, I waved.
The kids are absolutely fantastic because their eyes just light right up. You get people that are especially construction workers, they'll wave, and if you've got a pretty girl on the back, you're guaranteed a wave. Just wonderful. What
about as far as, I don't know, a kind of a Vespa etiquette among other riders, or scooter etiquette, I guess?
There's a scooter etiquette. There's actually a brotherhood almost amongst riders as a general on two wheels on motorbikes. There's a gesture of a small low hand wave, or nod of the head, just to acknowledge the other rider, and you just never get that in a car.
Quentin, I may have to get one of these. I'm loving this. But I've got a lot more questions to ask you. So when we come back, I want to post some of them about safety and, just some other neat info about riding in the city on a scooter.
Okay, great.
Okay, excellent. In the meantime, let's ride.
Okay.
Our morning commute continues now. We're going to hook up with Quentin again and his scooter, and you'll get some tips on how you can do this yourself. Andiamo. That's with Gregory Peck.
Gregory Peck?
Yes, and then and she's the princess, and then they take off for a day, right? And they see the sights in Rome. Oh my God, I feel like Audrey Hepburn today. Exactly, I feel like I'm in Rome.
Yeah.
You're with the Scooter Club of Toronto, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. How popular are scooters becoming in this city?
Scooters are very popular in Toronto. We've gone from 150 members in our first year, now in our second year, up to about 545 members, and it's just the tip of the iceberg in Toronto. You'll see scooters everywhere.
What do you need to ride?
The most important parts of safety on a scooter, obviously a helmet. It's required by law. Eye protection is very important. We also recommend in our group riding gloves and also proper boots as well. Just because if you have to stop and put your foot down, you don't want to be getting gravel or any ankle injuries or anything like that.
How do you feel about riding a scooter in this city, in Toronto?
Oh, I find it very, very safe. The people are getting better as well at dealing with it, especially in the cars.
Now, a scooter is a vehicle of the road, right? So it's got to follow the rules of the road?
Most definitely it does. It's in the same classification as a car and is expected to abide by the same rules of the road.
But what kind of license do you need to ride one?
If it's a 50cc, you can use an LSM license, but why not just go for the M license? It makes a lot more sense, and you can ride any motorbike if you choose to trade out down the road.
Proficient. So let's say I bought a scooter, and how long do you think it would take me to become proficient in this?
If you took a course, which I recommend of everybody, a safety course, a couple of weekends of training, they're going to teach you the very basics, but they're going to teach you also the safe things to do in riding, which I highly recommend.
What's the most common mistake, would you say, that riders make?
Wearing an iPod, listening to music as they ride. It's very dangerous. You want to be aware of everything you hear as well. It's very, very important.
What's the cost of insurance?
Insurance for a driver that's been riding is usually about $400. For a new rider, as much as maybe $1,500. A lot cheaper than car insurance.
Do you still have a car, Quentin?
No, I got rid of it when I got a scooter 2 years ago.
All right, here we are at your office.
Unfortunately, we're here. That's the end of the ride.
Well, it's at Danforth and Chester. That didn't take very long to get here from your house.
No, about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, that's fabulous.
Beats that 20-minute subway ride.
Well, that was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that. How do you feel, Quentin?
Is there such a better way to go?
Yeah.
Does life get any simpler, right?
Well, true enough. But you know what? Here's the scary part. We have to take off our helmets. Helmet head. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, well, the price you have to pay.
That's right, for all the fun, eh?
Thank you so much. I had a great time, and I may join your club.
Thanks, Mary, for having you. But now back to work, unfortunately.
Back to work. Have a good day.
Thanks, Mary.
Bye. Quentin's commute took a total time of 10 minutes. The distance, 5K, and the cost, 10 cents. For more info on scootering in Toronto, contact the Toronto Motor Scooter Club. That's at scooter.meetup.com/197 or Scoo Toronto. That's at scooter.meetup.com/232 or your local scooter dealer.